What up, gang? I'm Rob Level. This is Smart Rapper. First, I want to thank you for watching, as always. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 rap stars that blew up without even trying.
Say what?
I'm going to tell you guys about how artists blew up with absolutely no effort at all, and how it would be possible for you to do the same thing. What would it be like to be so truly blessed to just blow up overnight? And what all would it require to make it happen? And how would you sustain it and blow up even bigger from there? You're going to learn all that today.
Come on.
I'm Rob Level. This is Smart Rapper, and you're about to get smarter right after the intro.
I'm Rob Level, a successful music artist that's been rapping for over 10 years. I've been posted everywhere from Complex to TMZ. I've had label deals, charted top 100, written songs for major artists with Grammy winners. On here, I teach you everything I learned in the music business. So as I learn, you get to learn too. This is Smart Rap.
Before we start, please hit the subscribe button for me and like this video. It really helps me out. Thanks. Today, I'm going to mention a few of them to you and tell you what it took. Number 1, Bobby Shmurda. Number 2, Fetty Wap. Number 3, Designer. Number 4, Lil Nas X. And number 5, Trinidad James. And there's more than this, but I'm just starting with these guys, okay? They all blew up with barely any effort. Now, while there are dozens of music artists who have blown up from their first song, and that song went to, enormous heights and affected music culture, today I'm going to mention a few of them to you. I'm going to tell you what it took. There's going to be artists that blew up with barely any effort at all. And while on the flip side, there's going to be artists like DaBaby, who didn't blow up until his 14th project.
He ain't lying.
Okay, think about that. 14 projects out. 2 Chainz was rapping seriously, and he had 2 major deals, and it took him over 12 years.
Damn,
okay,
son.
over 12 years. Like Logic was signed and releasing mixtapes in 2010. He probably didn't know who he was until like 2016, maybe 2017, maybe 2014. Either way, how many years was that after he had a label deal? Because he was signed at 18, 19 years old. The average time it takes to make it in music is around 6 years of taking it seriously. Okay, but some artists are luckier than the last man on earth at a Victoria's Secret after party. Okay, sometimes people accidentally make a hit song with absolutely no music practice, no skill building or anything at all. They make a total of maybe 5 songs, maybe 10, maybe the first project, and they just happen to have that sound, that voice tone, the right beat that makes sense for them, that magic mix that strikes gold for them on their first try. But most of the time, they fall right off, and they weren't even on long enough to make serious money. But there's a curse that comes along with blowing up too early in your career and not having all these skill sets and understandings of how to grow, maintain, and thrive in the music industry.
He ain't lying.
The curse that all these no-effort rappers have on them is that after their first big song, it's over. The next song is B grade at best, and it only goes downhill from there. They will never be as big as their last, and only hit because the elements that made it a hit wasn't their skills or understanding of their business and marketing or the music. It was an accident, and they don't even know how they did it.
You're going too far, man. God damn.
Okay, so we gotta learn songwriting, guys, right? Their hit was because the stars aligned for them in a moment, an accident. And they don't even know how the hell they did it. They don't even know how the hell they blew up because they weren't paying attention as they blew up. Too many chains of events happened that they didn't even create or know how to create, okay? It just accidentally happened. They also didn't have the formula for how to make their big song. It was completely by accident. What's the chance that they're ever gonna be able to create gold again if they don't even know the formula? Especially if they don't know or understand what compounds and elements they put into the original mixture that made it oh so special. If they had spent the years developing their songs and marketing strategies, they would be able to create this type of buzz and success for themselves time and time again. That's why it comes down to skill sets and knowing how to do it. Because this means that you yourself have formulated your success and you can just replicate. Labels have this formula, and this is the formula that I teach you, but there are more things involved than just the formula. You need the song, you need that sound, you need the budget, you need the connection, you need the marketing strategies, you need the look, you need the it factor, at least to be able to look like you have it or sound like you have it. You need self-development, you need mental ability to handle the workloads, to stick it out consistently. You need to understand how to take care of your health. More than that,
You need to stop bullshitting and be serious. You're not serious. That's why you out here playing around. He said the truth.
you have to have every single solitary piece of what it takes to blow up for this to happen. 'Cause then you're making your own stars align. Guaranteed. This will be the stars aligning perfectly with the moon and the sun shining perfectly on you all at the same time. Look at everything that has to happen for that moment to happen. People having all these happen is like 1 out of every 10 million music artists.
Damn,
the rest of us
son.
have to build those skills. Stop looking at them like you can do that without the skills. Because for most artists, it comes down to us building all of those 10 plus actual job careers and building them in the right time and being super prepared and being ready to blast on. You'll notice those 5 artists that I mentioned fell off just as fast as they got on.
It's hard for me to believe
And it wasn't because of their hard work that got them on. Now, of course, with Bobby, you'd be like, oh, he went to jail. You think he was gonna keep staying around? Him going to jail is what kept him relevant. He would have kept releasing songs and they wouldn't have been good enough. Y'all would have forgot about him too. Don't lie. Don't play like that. Come on now. It's better to build your career and have every single skill set that you need to get success. And more importantly, retain their success and continue building it. Would you rather have one song blow up and be famous for 1 year while labels own you, by the way? Because the song probably wasn't gonna get pushed without a label, no matter how big your song was. Label get your ass, right? Which means that you barely make any money and you probably even be in debt from the label for the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying? Or do you want to do the alternative, which is the smart one? You have to work for a few more years, but you'll be the CEO of your own label and you'll be signing the artist. You'll be known as self-made. You'll have more respect from everyone as you blow yourself up to be able to be famous for the rest of your life, be rich, successful, and walking around feeling like the man or the woman.
Baby.
Right? So which answer would you choose? The first one or the second one? The answer is obvious if you have the work ethic and the patience, and just like my answer is that.
Well, yes.
Well, yes. This is where the word sacrifice actually comes from. Sacrifice means giving up something smaller now in return for something bigger later. That's the definition of sacrifice. Giving up something small for something greater. Right? Or as the actual dictionary says, an act of giving up something valued for the sake of something else regarded as more important or worthy. That is the definition of sacrifice. You should fully come to terms with the fact that making it as an artist is going to take years.
Oh, God.
Most people give up even before they start even trying to do the things that matter. That's why most people don't make it. Realize that you're gonna have to put the work in because the stars aren't going to magically align for you, man. They're just not. They just aren't.
He ain't lying.
And the sooner that you realize that nobody's gonna help you, stop asking for shout outs, stop asking for help, stop asking people. The sooner you realize that, the sooner that you're gonna realize that you're gonna start working harder, and you will start working harder and take this dream seriously if you really want it. No one is going to help you until you start helping yourself. Put the work in. That's it. Now remember, having to learn all these hats, I had to do this, man. That's why it took me over 10 years to actually make it. But now I have every skill set. Now that I found that formula, I found that system. That's what I built the rapper shortcut for. I'm gonna give you guys the entire blueprint outline to it. If you haven't gotten it yet, below this video, it's gonna bring you to a page. It's gonna show you the rapper shortcut. At the top of the page, you can click download blueprint. 100% free, get that. And while you're there, check out the rapper shortcut. It's an entire program that lasts a year. And every week, you get the exact pieces that you need to learn unlocked for you. It takes 4 hours a week to do this program. And by the end of it, you'll have every skill set you need across the entire spectrum. Either way, you get your free blueprint. I'm gonna put a link below this. Can't rely on other people. You gotta do it. The stars aren't gonna align for you. You gotta make those stars align. I'm Rob Level. This is Smart Rapper. Get your free rapper shortcut blueprint below and keep hustling, gang. And I'll see you at the top. Oh yeah, and like and subscribe too if I didn't say that.
Saving to survive.